So My Hero Ultra Rumble is a game that has no right to be as fun as it actually is. Yes, it's just one map. Yeah, it's a bunch of reused assets flipped from one's justice. And yes, it looks like a Fortnite mod, but trust me, the gameplay does not do it justice. It's a lot more fun than it sounds on paper. There's only one map. It is relatively small, and there's only 8 teams of 3, so you don't have to wait long to get into some action. And it's well designed, highly destructible, which leads to some crazy different PvP fights. Each match feels entirely different than the next. Okay, well, maybe not that different. Technically, it is a gacha, but it's not that kind of gacha. Gameplay is highly skill-based. Well, as far as you can go with a battle royale. Characters are easy to use, yet they're hard to master. There's lots of room for tech and improvement, and not to mention the characters have vastly different playstyles between them, so there's lots of replayability and just figuring out who you use best. And if you're worried about being trash at the PvP, I'm sure if you play unranked, somebody will carry you eventually. So if I have so much good things to say about this game, why the title and the thumbnail? Well, first of all, it is a Bandai game. Come on, bro. You know what I mean when I talk about the fact that it's a Bandai game. Any person that's played a multiplayer Bandai game based on a popular anime IP knows exactly what they're in for. I'm talking shitty servers, hella bugs, and not the funny kind of Fallout 76, Cyberpunk 77 bugs. And you can just forget about balanced gameplay. To be fair, this is one of their more balanced games, and they really are trying with some of the patches, but it's still unbalanced as shit. I love this game. That's why I'm so harsh on it. It's currently one of my favorite free-to-play games to play, and I really hope it doesn't die. This is exactly why I play games. I don't really play games for a walking simulator or a glorified light novel, a story masquerading as a game. I play for the gameplay. I play to shut my brain off and get some W's. That's why I like this game. And bro, I don't even like My Hero Academia like that. It's just a fun game. So in order to save my favorite current game, let's dig deep into why this game is already on its last legs despite racking up 7 million downloads. Damn, you could have fooled me. Anyway, let's talk about the bugs and the server issues. There's so many times I play this game and it'll just randomly crash on me while I'm loading into a match. Me, and I'm assuming my teammates as well. So a lot of the times you just start the match with 1 or 2 players down. And what I want to know is, why does it only crash when I use my player tokens? Player tokens, they give you 3 a day every 8 hours, and you can just pick any character you want and try them out. But these motherfuckers, every time I pick a character with my character token, shit crashes on me. Are they doing this on purpose? For me, personally though, one of the most annoying bugs is when a teammate dies, they'll be laying on the ground, they're downed. And then once they're down, you can KO them. So I'll have a teammate that got KO'd. And once they're KO'd, you can res them with their token. You pick up their token, you get some items, you can res them later in the match. My issue is, there's half the time your teammate dies, their token spawns under the map. So you can't res them. One of my biggest pet peeves is a bug. Another bug that is really ridiculous is if you open and close the menu too quickly while you're going through your items, you might accidentally lock yourself out of using items. That's right. No blue juice, no red juice, no nothing. So it's GG's at that point. So many little bugs I could talk about. Some that are actually funny, some not so much. But bro, it feels like the game is being held together by a shoelace of code. It's ridiculous.
There's like a glitch that's happening with me.
Any competitive game will live and die by its ranking system. And this system is terrible. Tell me why in a team-based game you don't get any points for acting as a team. Basically, the best way to rank up is to kill downed opponents. So people focus on stealing kills, and that's it. And that's annoying because most tryhards ignore the support aspect of the whole game. And what's worse is everyone's just gonna pick Shoto, Bakudo, spamming alpha shots at everybody when they're not looking, and it's a real buzzkill. Not to mention, if you're not quick on the draw, your own teammate will steal your kill. So that shit gets annoying. And I understand why they do it. The rank system is just so bad. It rewards this kind of play style. And so players play this way. You can't really hate the player, you gotta hate the game here. Please change the ranking system. It leads to some really shitty play styles and some really shitty players. There's no way around it. The player base is trash, always rage quitting at the slightest inconveniences. Nobody wants to work together. Nobody can spawn in the same place. There's kids whining on the mic, whining about where their teammates are at, blaming every single little problem on you, running in alone and then dying and then wondering why they're dead, where their teammates are. We're looting, bro. The player base is mostly immature, which is understandable. It's an anime game. But people, they just don't even play the game as intended. Like, everybody has a different goal. Some people just bought the game. Some people just downloaded the game and are trying to learn. Some people just want to rack up kills and get to ace rank, which, like I said earlier, leads to some very selfish play. Some people are just like me, who are team players who just want to get the dub and just want to play the game the way it was originally designed. I don't know, the ranking system might say otherwise. But yeah, so you mix all these players around and it just creates a real dysfunctional player base. Half the time, you'll be lucky if a match just goes in a standard way. And what's worse is some people spawn in and just AFK. Like, why did you even pick up the controller? Yeah, anime gamers, they're just a different breed. It's something you'll have to experience for yourself if you don't already know. Now, I don't know much about gacha systems beyond like Genshin Impact and Tower of Fantasy, but this has got to be the worst gacha system I've ever experienced in my life. Like, bro, who is paying for this shit? Are you paying for this? They got people rolling for goddamn voice lines and emotes and reskins of costumes, not even good looking ones, like random looking reskins. Like, just give me a damn character, please. There's a pity system apparently, but I've never reached it, and it resets at rotations. I mostly just ignore the gacha altogether because I landed Kirishima pretty early, and yeah, that's all I need. Look, you can't even roll for all the characters at once. There's only like some characters on the banner at a time, like Kirishima, Momo, the Lightning Dude, etc. But like not all of them, like 4 or 5 characters you can pull for, while some are unlocked through gameplay. Others are unlocked through this character ticket you can get, which currently I can only use it on Ida and Kendo, but then it switches. Like, I'm not the one to talk to about this gacha system. I just ignore it. It sucks. I'm just saving up my tickets for Endeavor. Oh, and let's not forget one of the only costumes I actually like, which is the UA Sports Festival uniforms. You have to pay like damn near $30 for it. Are you kidding me? That's crazy for this game, at least. Like, let me know if you guys bought. Last but not least, how could I forget to mention, apparently there's a crazy hacker problem on the PC version. I'm on console, so it doesn't really affect me, but I heard it was pretty egregious the last time I checked. And you got Bakudos flying around, Super Saiyan, lore accurate, All Mights just clapping the whole lobby. But this is modern day gaming. This is nothing new. It hurts to see hackers in a multiplayer game, but a gacha game? People put money into this shit. So I cannot see the PC version lasting too much longer if you're letting hackers run rampant. I heard they fixed some of the glitches and they're working on the glitches, but yeah. Do you think this game could rise to prominence in the future, or do you think it's destined to fail? I know PlayStation players are persistent. We'll play anything on console over here. And you got these Naruto games running strong, these DBZ games running strong, and Bandai's not quick to quit on their live service games. I mean, look at Xenoverse, it's still out here. The issue is Dragon Ball Z has a fan base, Naruto has a fan base. My Hero Academia, I don't know how strong their fan base is. So we'll see how long this game lasts. I do hope it lasts a while. I could see it staying on console for a while, especially with Bandai's track record of just keeping their live service games going. But we can't deny that this game is steadily losing traction. I mean, I even did the Google searches, so I'm not lying when I say this game's already dying. And let me know, do you guys think this game will last the test of time? Or do you think we should get our last matches in before this game goes gone, the way of Anthem? Anyway, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. I'm not trying to like piss any of y'all players off. I like this game too. I'm just saying. Peace.